Hi everyone, my name is Chrislyn Davis, and I am one of your summer orientation coordinators for this year. I kind of help put orientation together, and today specifically, I'm here to share with you our 4 orientation goals and kind of welcome you to this session. And so I'm going to start off by introducing my other orientation coordinator, which is Atlas. So I'm going to go ahead and minimize myself here so that we can focus on the presentation.
Hi, I'm Atlas, the other orientation coordinator. I just graduated from St. Martin's University myself. I have my degree in business administration. Hopefully, the program that you're all about to participate in is going to be both fun and informative, and that you'll all be able to take away something that will be very useful to you during your time at St. Martin's.
So that was Atlas. Again, he's our other orientation coordinator this summer. So the next thing I want to do is go ahead and congratulate you all on finishing high school and making it here. As a student, I totally understand how difficult and sometimes frustrating moving from in-person to an adapted instruction model can be. And so we definitely recognize here that graduating high school and being here now is no small feat and takes no small amount of effort. So we just want to congratulate you all and formally welcome you. So next, I want to talk a little bit about something that has happened to me in the past is I have been asked by new students what piece of advice I most would like to share with them. And I think that the biggest piece of advice is just to be present in everything that you do. Whether you're at school or you're out in the community, I would just say to be present. For me, what that looks like is challenging myself. So at school, I challenged myself to participate in large group discussions. And in the community, I challenged myself to do service or to be in different clubs that I wasn't comfortable with being in. So those are kind of just some ways that I challenged myself. Here today to kind of help you be present and focus on what we're doing here at orientation in this model, we've put together some orientation goals. They're kind of just to help you find a drive or a focal point that you can kind of focus on during our time together. So these 4 goals are understanding SMU's approach to education and learning, which include the Catholic Benedictine tradition and the liberal arts curriculum. The second one is to begin building relationships with other students and community members. The third is to identify campus resources. And the last is to understand key university policies and community standards. And I'd like to clarify that identifying campus resources can mean on-campus resources or online resources as well, because we do have those available. So one more thing that I do want to say about these goals is that we are going to continually work on them throughout the summer, whether you interact with us through social media or whether you're interacting with us during our welcome weekend called Incipio, which will be in August. During both of those things, we're going to kind of be continuing to build on these goals. They're not something that we expect you to know all of the key university policies after today, but these are goals that you can start working on now and will continue to build on. So this is move-in day from last year, and I thought it would be cool to include some photos on our presentation. So here's some photos. And then one more thing is that I asked Atlas if there was one piece of advice or one thing that he really wanted for all of you to know or to hear in this presentation. And one thing that he reminded me of is that when we were in orientation, a really big theme was making us aware that we have the power to change the world. I think that that's a very daunting idea in some ways, but it's also really helpful to think about because for me, changing the world can mean a lot of different things. It can mean impacting a small group of people, it can mean impacting a community, or it can mean impacting a large group of people or the literal world. So it kind of depends on how you interpret it. For me, knowing that I had this power really helped me because it helped me to find my focus at St. Martin's. Knowing that I had the power to change the world caused me to question what it was that I wanted to leave St. Martin's with, other than a degree, and what I wanted to leave St. Martin's being able to do, and what I was wanting to give to the world or give to my community when I left. So that's kind of why we decided to bring that up today, is that we believe that by kind of telling you that you have this power, our hope is that you're going to be able to ask yourself what your intentions here are, what your goals are, and what you're hoping to walk away with. Alrighty, everybody. So that has been your 4 orientation goals and a little bit of advice from a former student and a current student. So I hope that you all enjoyed that and that you enjoy the rest of your orientation. Thank you.